Duke, frick you. Now I'm on you now. I was gonna spare you. I'm not sparing you no more. Told me to keep my baby. Would not pay for it. And every time I text him for something else, instant response. But when I'd ask you for that money or when I bring up the abortion, no response. You're a weirdo. You have like a breeding kink. You have so many babies and baby mothers that you don't take care of. You're a deadbeat.
That's a wild accusation, and I'm starting to understand why we don't see Duke all that often on social media or just on the internet in general, because as soon as he pops up, within 2 weeks, some crazy shit starts to happen. He just did Streamers University, and now all I'm seeing all over my Twitter timeline is people saying he got 8 baby mamas, he did this, he did that. And so there's a girl that just came out recently that apparently was pregnant with his child. She got an abortion that she claims he said he would pay for, which she does show receipts, and then apparently he never gave her the money. But this was the only reason why she came forward and exposed him.
What?
So where else am I supposed to go?
Home.
That's it. I don't even really know what this clip means. There's not really any context. It just seems like she said, well, where should I go? He says home, and then gives her a thumbs up, which does kind of seem like he throwing a little bit of a shot at her, being a little disrespectful with the clip and no context around it. But she apparently feels like that made her look crazy, and people were sending her that clip. So because of that, she decided to come out and put this entire video out.
Not who y'all think he is, y'all. He's a freaking liar. He's not celibate. He be freaking on little girls. He's a freaking weirdo. He's just weird. And I really did try to spare you. If you wouldn't have clipped it up after you apologized and begged for an apology and me to unblock you in that bowling alley, 4 months later when I blocked you and didn't speak to you and was not going to speak to you ever again. But then you told me, it's like, oh, I'll give it to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you give me a hug, please? Da-da-da. I said, we could be cool, but not like that. Like, we could be cool, though. All right, bet. Run me my money, though. Run me my freaking money. You must not got it. I don't know. I don't think he got it, y'all. I truly don't. I think it's fake. I think he living off Kai. But anywho, that's it. I really wasn't going to say nothing because y'all are messy. And he most likely going to lie. I have no reason to lie. Frick you. You're a freaking weirdo. Y'all got it, though. He got it. And I feel like the 9 other kids, y'all should know. And if y'all want a rich baby daddy who's probably not gonna pay for nothing and not take care of kids or even see your kids, and he kicked out his other BM for another girl and made her drive all the way home with her baby at 6 o'clock in the morning. Anywho, that's the one to pick, y'all. That's the one to pick because he just be nutting in anything. Clearly. Let me just insert a couple screenshots, y'all. So this is when I first told him. Okay, great. So I send the abortion thing, and he gonna say, at this point, we just need to stop freaking with each other because I don't want to have your kid. Okay. I said I was going to stop messing with you anyways. Like, it's no point. Y'all, I promise you, it's no point. It's no point. It's no point. Y'all, don't piss me off. Please don't piss me off. Please don't piss me off. Whatever, you got it. Send my flight. Send me the money. Anyways, then he just started trolling y'all. Like, he did not want to give me the money for this. Like, I don't get it. Like, you literally just freaking had me crisscross in a freaking pretzel and nutted at me, but now you don't want to send me the money. I'm just so confused. Like, was never sent. Kept on, oh, I'll just bring it to you in person. I'll bring it to you in person. What the frick? You don't got Apple Pay, Cash App, Zelle, PayPal? I got it all. Said I'm not being the ninth baby mama. It's crazy. Nothing. I gave him 4 days. Let's see. I didn't even respond. I'm waiting. I'm gonna say you're joking. I don't know what you got going on. Like, talking about I've been working. You don't do that much. You don't. I know you. You don't. When I went to my procedure, y'all, I sent it. Nothing. I said, yeah, you're a weirdo. Tell me I didn't see it. I'll send it to you. Still to this day, not $1. All right. And then after he begged, like, and apologized to me when we seen each other out randomly, and then he just being weird and messy. And then this is when he invited me to the bowling alley, y'all. So, yeah, I don't know. Frick you. Oh, yeah. And then I said this. It was clipped up. Yeah, tell me he hasn't watched it. And I said, clear it up. But he didn't. So this is me clearing it up, y'all. That clip pissed me off. And yeah, he be lying. He got like 80,000 kids in. He don't take care of them. He don't even see them. He's a deadbeat.
So I don't know about you guys, but that was a wild ride. She said some crazy shit. Obviously, she's exaggerating about 80,000 babies, but she's just saying he's got a lot of babies, a lot of baby mamas, doesn't talk to them, doesn't take care of them, and she feels like it's because he has a breeding kink. She goes on to say that he also freaks on little girls, which is a wild statement. So there's a lot of shit to unpack in this, but before we do, I tried to do a deep dive just to see, is there any proof that he has a whole bunch of babies and baby mamas, or are people just blowing this out of proportion? So the first thing that I found when I was searching around on Twitter was there was pictures of 2 different Facebook posts with 2 separate baby mamas where they're claiming that these are his kids and they were born on the same exact day. Now that's some luck if that's actually real, but it feels to me like people might just be finding the name Dennis and they're like, yo, it's gotta be Duke Dennis's kid. So I don't know if there's any validity to that, to be completely honest with you. Then there's also this picture of him holding a newborn baby, which could be his because he's obviously there for the birth of it. It seems like he's potentially in the hospital or just fresh out of the hospital. And the baby does seem really light skinned, but sometimes when babies are born, they tend to be lighter skinned and they'll get a little bit more melanin and darken as they get a little older. Or it's possible that they're just taking more genes on from the mother if the mother is white, which I assume at this point that she has to be. Now, aside from that, there's also a video of a girl named Jasmine who was live with somebody, and they basically said that Duke Dennis is the father of their child.
You were blessed enough to get around other folks, run it up. You met your baby daddy, which is another big streamer, YouTuber, cranked them, baby, got around another, you know what I'm saying? You got an OC baby daddy, one of the littest niggas doing it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Duke Dennis. And well, you tell your fans, right?
No, it's okay.
You tell your fans?
I mean, I don't be just name dropping them, but
okay.
whatever.
But okay, my bad. I don't know what you said.
That's okay.
But
okay, whatever.
Yeah, like.
So obviously when all this shit starts spreading over the internet, Duke ended up responding to it, and I believe this is his most recent response.
I do not have 8 kids, which is no offense to anybody who do. All right, but I've been actually watching y'all take that and run with it and post it and post about it and post it in like bold print as if you know for a fact that's the case when it's not the case. And that's just what the internet is nowadays, bro. But that's not even, you know what I'm saying, what bothered me. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, the shit is just so wild to me, bro. So once again, I apologize, and it's not 7, which is wild as well. But whatever number y'all throwing out is not correct, though. But like, that's besides the point.
And aside from that, I found another video where he addressed it, but it doesn't look like it's a recent stream. So it seems like this happens once a year from what he says, and he just continues to address it every single time.
We go through the same every single year. The same bullshit come up, and I would tell y'all the same thing once again that I told y'all last time. You know what I'm saying? It is none of your business. If I wanted to include y'all in my business, I would.
At the end of the day, shit happens. It's hard to say who's wrong until we get more details, because Duke could be out here with some kind of weird breeding kink and he just knocking up mad baby mamas and telling them to keep the babies. But there's also the possibility that he doesn't believe in abortion, and he believes some of these women when they say that they're on birth control. They're not on birth control, they get pregnant, and then he refuses to pay for the abortion because he doesn't believe in it. So there's a lot of different reasons behind why he might be in the situation that he is, although he did claim that he was going to pay for that abortion. So I'm guessing that he's not against it, or he would have just said that. So I'm just kind of tossing out possibilities. But one thing that I did find interesting was the reason why she initially made this video and exposed everything had nothing to do with any of the stuff she exposed. She was just mad because that one clip in the bowling alley she thinks made her look crazy, and because she felt like her reputation was damaged, she's now going to expose all this stuff. And that's kind of weird to me. So you're not exposing him because he has mad baby mamas that you claim he doesn't talk to and doesn't help out. You're not exposing him because he got you pregnant and because you say that he didn't pay for the abortion. You're not exposing him because you said that you know he freaks on little girls. You're exposing him because you feel like your reputation was hurt. And so now you're going to start to unpack all this stuff that you claim that you know. And it's weird to me because, first of all, when it comes to freaking little girls, if he was actually doing that and you knew about it and you still hung out with him and you didn't bring it to the public until you felt like your reputation was damaged because of a clip, that's kind of goofy. It's kind of weird energy. Like, I feel like that's something that should make you not want to hang out with somebody. So that's why I feel like that's probably not true. And then it makes me question a lot of the other shit that she said. Despite the fact that we saw those text messages, they may have held phone calls in between some of those texts. And so there might be some dialogue that's missing. So I don't really know what this woman's up to. She ain't really going to get much out of it, I don't think. Duke going to address it in 2 weeks. It's going to be over. And again, it's just weird. Like, if you're mad because he's doing all these things that you're exposing, let that be the reason you're exposing it. Don't keep it a secret and hold it close to you, and you're not going to say anything until you feel like you get made to look crazy in some content. Now suddenly you want the world to know all this stuff. It just seems mad selfish and just weird, and that's how a lot of people on the internet work. A lot of times when you see these exposing videos, they're not even exposing the people for the things they're exposing them for. They're exposing them for some little slight that they feel was had to them, and now they're like, yo, I'm gonna blow the whole shit open. And at that point, it's like, you kind of goofy too, because you were letting all this shit slide. You were okay with it. You just mad now because you think that the world's looking at you a certain way. So I don't know. I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Let me know what you guys thought down below. I appreciate you. I'll catch you later, homies.